Soft skill.
Okay. As usually that I am going to a sermon on daily basis about the soft skill or hard skill. The first of all that you have to know about the soft skill or hard skills,
Yes.
and you get to know about their usage. As for example, soft skill that we are using for personal usage.
Yes.
Okay, and you have to highlight what are the skills that you have, and what are those skills that which you are not in your body and your habitual. Okay, the soft skill that we are mostly we are using for student that we have to require that we have to aware these skill. That is the first skill that we have, communication skill. Which one?
Communication.
Communication skill. Okay, first of all, before the starting the session, and the first I would like to share the one of the story that our my mentor and different mentor that I heard from, and especially my Halim Shahilji, Hamad Safi, or Qasim Ali Shasen. He said that, for example, if you are getting 16 year education, okay, for example, if you are getting 16 year education, if you have completed your bachelor degree, and but if you are not able to speak in front of the individual person, in front of your apart from your friends, or and you are the mentor teachers,
Yes.
so how much the benefits of the education that you have received in a form of degree.
Yes.
Actually, that we have the two things, degree or skill. Degree will help you if you have command on your job, on your it's mean of your field work. As for example, if I'm student of food science, and I will be getting the degree of food science. So if I have no command on the food science or the procedure or the technique, so what are the benefits of the advantage of the degree that I will receive?
Yes, sir.
The degree is always the one of the what we call the writer, which name is forget his name, Banu
Banu Qudsi.
Kudsia, and another one that I forget his name, Khwaja Ishfaq said. He said that degree is a piece of paper if you have not implement your body of your the discipline. As for example, if I'm a student of food science, actually I'm giving my example due to understand very clearly. So if I'm received the degree, okay, and I have no command on my field, so it's not beneficial for me.
Yes.
What happened when I have degree? But our student, they have usually our student have concept that we have to receive just degree and then we will देखेंगे हम कैसा. This thing they have give the in a form of scam or deceive to incline toward destination, to what we call to neglect your destination. As for example, uh, student they are getting a senior education, but they are not able to speak very well in a form of communication skill, and especially friend or teacher on in a form of this what we call the female. And actually the universities they are usually co-education. Co-education, do you know?
Yes, sir.
The
Male and female.
yes, the both gender they are living
Together.
together and they study more.
Yes.
Okay, but especially for study. So the the best thing that you have to know from the initial base, you have to take care of your communication skill. You have to take care of the time management. You have to take care of the what we call the discipline, sympathy, or what we call the empathy. Okay, and you have to take care of your punctuality of your life. And the another thing that you have to adjust yourself according to different environment. As for example, that you are Hafiz Quran, okay, you are student, you are as you are the you are going school children. You are boy that you are taking care of your you are taking class, but most of the students or most of the friends they are make fun in every time. So your temperament, mizaj, your temperament are different as compared to other because the Hafiz Quran, according they are very near towards the mm, control your conscious to irrelevant activity. But while the rest of the all students, they are just making fun, and every time they are just time passing, and they are doing irrelevant activity in a form of dancing, in a form of shouting in the class, in a form of what we call ghibat. These kind of activity they are doing, but your temperament should be some are different from others.
Yes, sir.
So what will happen is I am in class. I'm totally changed, but I know the technique is how I am adjust with them.
Yes.
If they are laughing, so I'm also laughing. Why? For example, if I'm not laughing, okay, and I'm become anytime serious like this, so the one thing that I will kill, and that is my the confidence level. Actually, actually, those person, Chaniji, they are very naughty as compared to the other. Those students which are learning the Holy Quran in their madrasa, madaris, okay, they are naughty, especially as compared to the other. Actually, they are very confident, but they have no knowledge, or actually the thing that you are not taking care of the conscious mind. So for that they are doing this activity. We are taking care of this activity, we are taking care of the conscious, and we are taking care of their mind or the habitual or the other activity. So we are adjust. The thing that you have to adjust yourself according to the environment. As for example, that in you have fun fair in a part of the party in your university. Okay, so you have to go there, take presence there, and you have to leave now. But the thing, don't give the permission towards your complaints that Mr. Adnan is not participating in any activity. Okay, so the first thing that you have to adjust every manner, and you have to what we call to start your activities. You have to start your uh, taking care of these habits. For example, you have to adjust in how you can adjust in your masjid environment, how you can adjust in your university mahal, and how you can adjust your home.
Yes.
So these are the different activities, they are the different disciplines that you have to adjust in every field, and then you will reach your destination. The question is rising here: how you can reach in this destination if you are adjust yourself in everybody in every discipline. For example, if you will become the ISSB officer, yeah, if you will become a public speaker, those motivational speaker or inspiring speaker, you will face a different kind of temperament from different people.
Yes, sir.
So then you will adjust your, then you can at that time you will be the patience in your inside. So you can adjust and you can ignore or what we call understand, and you can listen very carefully. So for that you have to adjust yourself according to environment. Okay, so the first we have to talk about the communication skill. What does mean by the communication skill? As I usually did, my method or the way of teaching that I am, the first that you have to take care of the words. Communication. Communication means that to sharing information, to sharing views to the other person.
Yes.
As for example, if I am sharing with you some information with you. So it's a kind now we are what are doing we now? Communications.
Communication.
Okay. So communication that we have to take care of your views or perceptions or the way of words that we are elected for speaking for the address. So these
Yes.
are the communication. And now communication is a very types. The first type that we have verbal communication, as you know, and the another one
Non-verbal.
non-verbal communication. So verbal communication, those kind of communication that we are presenting in a form of written.
Written.
While the another one, the non-verbal communication, we are communication by orally. What are you doing now? Is it verbal or non-verbal?
Non-verbal.
Definitely. It's a non-verbal communication. Okay? But as you know, for example, if you are meet with somebody, for example, if you want to meet with any person, so if you are satisfied from his temperament. So you can say, yeah, he's a very good person. Why you can say he's a very good person? Because he knows about the way of communication, how I make the way from your heart, right? And how am I to share my views according to a different way. As for example, and you have a different mentor in your school, and especially you want to start about the one mentor. For example, that your teacher is teach physics.
Yes, sir.
He knows a lot of knowledge because he is a teacher of that subject,
Yes, sir.
but he is not know the way of teaching to present the student to understand the student ability or interaction.
Yes, sir.
The another student, they sorry, another teachers, they
Teachers.
have less knowledge regarding that another topic as I am, but I know to how to understand the student, what we call the IQ, the student interaction, how their interaction towards us. So the thing that you have to understand, as for example, you are getting education at the pre-engineering, am I right? And you
Yes.
have to command on your communication skill as well. So from now, I have started. I have started my practice of communication skill, and Alhamdulillah, I can speak very well. I'm not talking about the English language. I'm talking about another language as well. How where I stop my voice, where I shout my voice, where I have what we call increase my pitch or bass system in a kind
Yes.
of DJ system.
Yes, sir.
If you make these kind of activities in your tone of your accent, so you can what we call express to other body. So what are these are the communications that I have told you. The another one that I'm going to share with you, time management. Time management. Time mean time
Yes.
periods. Okay, that we have different periods. As for example, if you are taking care about the present, past, or future, these are the periods that we have, and we are talking about in the form of time
Yes, sir.
management. What does it mean by the management?
Enthusiasm.
Intizam, the way of attending, the way of achieving, the way of reaching to somebody, the way of complete their task on the presence of time. As you are punctual in your life, as I told you that I'm very curious about time. I'm taking care of my single second, and you have to make like a kafiyat in your heart. You have to make these kind of activities in your life that, for example, if you are using mobile phone, that you have to realize, Mr. Non, you are going to waste your time. So it will better for you. Why I'm talking to you? Because of that for my realization that Mr. Salman, if you are teaching to the Mr. Adnan, so the best thing that you have to teach to the Adnan before you have to implement yourself, that you are the pupil will also be there. Implement and copy this style.
Yes.
So the time management is very necessary. The one of the quotation that I have shared with you, time management. Time management is a vital health for mind. As for example, I remember the one of the one another incidents. One that is Kasim Ali Shah, as you know very well. He said in the one of the session, he said this: our mind is like a monkey. Our mind is working like a monkey. How our mind is like, why they are giving the personification or simile, like why our mind is like a monkey. Listen, monkey, okay, it has some qualities, and every day he is to whom we are with.
Jumping.
He's
Yes.
every jumping in every movement. So like as for example that you have a lot of work, you have a lot of work that you can do, Mr. Nan. You can bring the home materials, a home grocery, and you can bring some. You can visit your college. You can visit your academy. So for that, you have to take care of it the time, so it will give the benefits from you. Why Allah has given the 24 hours in our daily life? And if you are taking care of your the prayer times, our Fajr prayer is mostly we are offering at half past 6 a.m. Okay, and
Yes.
the after that we are offering the what we the quarter of 1 o'clock that we are offering the Zuhr prayer. So between the two prayers is an interval or duration. It tells us about that you have to fulfill your work according to two prayers, and when the prayer times occurs, when the time proceeds, that you have to leave your all work and you have to concentrate toward of your Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Yes.
So these are the time management Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given. So you have to take off your single second, it will better for you. Okay, the another good soft skill that discipline. I like this thing. Discipline. Discipline is tell us about the way how you can achieve this goal, how you can immerse yourself in your favorite task. As for example, that we have different kind of tasks about the we are taking care of your time management, we are taking care of your the communication skill as well. The one of thing that we are not taking care of your discipline. The first one is the discipline, and there's the army is follow according to every moment. Discipline is considered like a mother.
Yes.
If any institute or of any school of any other what we call any other boundary wall area, there will be and there should be two discipline. As for example, if army has no discipline, if they are not waking up early in the morning, the
Yes.
mostly the army officer, sorry, the army soldiers, they are working early in the morning. They are taking bath before the prayer. Why? It has
Yes.
benefits.
Yes, sir.
So for that you have to take care of the discipline. Discipline, as your discipline is the bridge between
Goal and achievement.
achievement. In Arabic that we can say إذا تقرر في السمع وتقرر في القلب. If we are revision one and again of each single individual topic, so definitely it will comes and it will make way in our heart. So for that we have to take care of the discipline. As you have observed how I'm disciplined, I'm very, very, very time, I'm very punctual, and Alhamdulillah it's a kind of blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that in my the early ages that I'm understanding how much the time is important for me. For example, if Allah gives health and gives the life for if I'm with the 30 years, inshallah legit that I have very disciplined person, inshallah legit. And I'm improving myself in a form of different activities. So these are the topics that I have discussed with you. These are the soft skill: time management, punctuality in your life, discipline, and the broad soft skill that you have to command on it, communications.